Well, guess what just came? I received my KitchenAid attachment, a meat grinder for KitchenAid, and it also has a cheese grater. So let's check this out. Here's what you get in the box. First, you have a box of all the slicer attachments and the grater for vegetables and for cheese grating. And of course, your attachment to your KitchenAid mixer, little cleaning brush, and the unit you'll use to push your vegetables through. And then in the meat grinder attachment box, you'll have this little stand, again, for bringing your meat down. You've got your plunger, and then of course all these different types of accessories that you're going to need for the different kinds of meat or sausages that you're going to be making. Now this is the attachment. You can see this is for the slicers and the graters for vegetables and cheese. You'll put this attachment in to the end right here of the KitchenAid. You screw this little screw thing right here on the side to tighten it. You can see inside it has like a little gear shift that fits into that little gear in the back. It's a pretty nice job it did. We just used the slicer for the cucumber. Now let's use the coarse grate to do carrots. All right, well now I'm going to use the other two shredder attachments to do the Monterey Jack cheese and cheddar cheese. Well, here you see the results of all of our different attachments. The slicer for the cucumber slices, the coarse grate shredder for the carrots, and then over here we have the Monterey Jack cheese that was shredded with the medium grate, and then we have our fine grate shredder. Now for the meat grinder, this is what it comes with, these little sausage tubes, but we're not going to be doing sausage right now. I'm just going to be grinding up some raw meat. So we'll put that aside. This is the main unit that's going to be connecting to KitchenAid, and this little piece here, we're going to take it off in order to assemble this unit. This grind worm, we're going to put this inside through this hole inside. You can see it sticks out here. This is what's going to connect to the KitchenAid. The blade, and remember there's two ways that this blade is oriented. You want to make sure that the sharp edges are facing forward, not inward. They're facing outward to the edge of that grind worm. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to insert this coarse plate over top of the blade. You see this little notch here on the side. It just kind of fits in. You see the two notches on the side? Screw that right back over to the top. Now to install this on the KitchenAid, first we'll go ahead and put this little top, connect it, slide this there. Fits all the way down inside. Screw this up nice and tight. Well, here you can see what the coarse plate looks like. This is what that did. Now we can go with some of the finer plates to get it even more chopped up. Now we'll go ahead and put this coarse plate on. This is kind of the medium plate. It's not quite as coarse as the larger plate. Well, here's what the medium plate did. You can see it's a little bit more minced up than it was with the coarse plate, but still pretty good. In fact, you could just take this and make chicken patties out of this grind. It's actually pretty nice, and it forms real easily into patties. Well, here are the results of our meat grinding and our vegetable and cheese shredding. We have the cucumbers that were chopped, the carrots that we grated with the coarse grater, and then of course the other two grates. We have the medium and then the fine shredded cheese. So I really like this. All these attachments are just so versatile for so many things that you can do with this meat grinder attachments for KitchenAid and the vegetable shredders and choppers that come with this unit. I'm definitely going to be using this a lot.